And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The bulldozer has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Tyson in at the three, the small forward. With the floater. Tips it up. And it's Rice with the rebound. Stolen by Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 5.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Miller outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Doncic against Garland. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Here's Tyson. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the paint, here's Tyson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Mitchell in the corner, launches it, and it's Floyd with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
To the inside, Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Miller. Finished off the break. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Cleveland, they're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fires from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Sasser. 13 points in the game. Missed inside. Miller outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Passes it to King. He kicks it to Smart. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. From beyond the arc. Goes up again. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 8. Lobbed up there for Miller. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. That evens the score. And that's now 30 points for the Bulldozer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.
And his rebounding has been an anchor for him tonight. As usual, he's in the double digits again in that department. And it just takes so much pressure off their other players knowing he's got the glass work covered.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Miller is up there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Floyd. And it's Rice in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Miller outside. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Now Mobley. Driving inside. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yes!
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
The Cavaliers on offense. Garland feeling it out a little bit. It falls!
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And here's Miller outside. Nails the tray!
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 2. 29 seconds left in the game. Garland the pass to Mobley. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He can't get it to go. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Lakers. A 2-point game.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Loads it up there for Mobley. No good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
For the three. Off target with that shot. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that.
Thought 8 to the face. Thought in the case. Thought not halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party.
For Team White, I've got Brian at center, Danny at point guard, Naomi at power forward, Kobe at shooting guard, and we've got Kano at small forward. Are you guys happy with this team? Yes or no?
Let's get it. We're about to get some dubs.
Okay. Are you okay with everybody's position?
Yeah. That works.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's roll.
On the other end, for Team Red, we've got Chris. I've got him at the 2 or 3. Rodney, I've got him at the 4. Bash, I had to put
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Dylan Brooks. Luka Doncic is out there with Miller. And it's Floyd in at the 5 down low. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Prince is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Tyson in at the 3. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch. Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Garland finds Prince. Garland against Doncic. Pass to Tyson. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Miller. Now Los Angeles with it. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Rice.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Miller can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Prince can't hit. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The drive by Brooks. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
Pass to Doncic. Miller against Mobley. And Miller good for three. Miller's got his third basket on the night right there.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And here's Allen, guarded by Miller. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Here's Miller. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Cleveland has possession. 7-point differential.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Miller, and it's Rice in at the 4 spot. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the bulldozer in the last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He added 33 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Stripped away. Prince against Miller. Over Prince. And again, it's the Lakers.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Garland with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Prince with the bucket.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the shot goes down. Miller's got 6 here in the quarter. Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Tyson. Here's Prince to the right side. Throws it up high. Here's Tyson. Brooks defending. Allen, right side. And the layup is good off the glass. Allen's got 6.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
To the inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Garland. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Prince with the bucket.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Garland. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
A different look for Cleveland. King, he's checked. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know what to do. Make some noise.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Cavaliers 32, the Lakers 47.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Cavaliers trail by 14. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Torian Prince is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mobley, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Brooks, the pass to Miller.
And how sweet was that play?
10-point pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Prince. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mobley, right wing. Oh, there's the alley! And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
To the paint. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Cleveland. Miller, right side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Oh, got that one up quick. Miller's got 23.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic is out there with Miller. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's Floyd in at the 5, roaming the paint.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Inside, here's Miller. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. From the top of the key, they get it again. Floyd misses from short range. Cleveland now, time running out. Sasser outside. To the wing, right side. Garland for 3. Rice grabs the miss.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Down low. Out to Garland. Launches a 3. Cleveland again missing. The Lakers lead by 12. Miller outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Pass to Rice. Outside Jones. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Garland. Miller with it. 6 to shoot. Drops in the 3. Miller's got 28 points for the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Bulldozer.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Now here's Fontecchio. Here's Allen. Cleveland again missing. And it's the Lakers ball. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Miller on the wing. Pulls it. The rebound by Garland. Here's King. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see.
Thought 8 to the face. Thought in the case. Thought not halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger.
Look at this team. Look at this team.
Go.
We're looking good. We're looking good.
All right, here we go.
Knock it down.
Okay. First shot of the
Let's
day.
go.
Okay.
Good shot right there.
Naomi not playing around.
First shot of the day.
Take that.
Shot,
Hey,
boom.
appreciate you.
Good shot.
Just switch
me every time, boom.
I got you. Oh yeah, that's a walking bucket right there.
We starting early. We
Score
starting
the
early.
ball. Score the ball.
Good pass.
Love.
Yeah, come on.
Rapid passing.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Jones. Miller is out there with Doncic. Then there's Floyd. And it's Rice in at the 4. And for the Raptors, Longley is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Trey Mann. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Dick in at the 2. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Man in the corner. Offline with his 3. And here's the Lakers. Jones, the pass to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
Here's Barnes. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Fast break, Toronto. And Jones over to help. Inside. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Shots good by Miller.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
You love the pressure he's putting on them
almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Both free throws good for Miller.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That's foul number. Trey Mann is out there with Walter. Then there's Longley. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Dick in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Ingram after the basket by Los Angeles. And the pass to Longley. Here's Mann. Back to Longley. And finished off by Longley.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Rice with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 12 now in this quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Mann. Pass to Ingram. And finished off by Longley.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Swiped away. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. The finish. Dick can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 21. Miller outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Longley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mann, covered by Miller. Pass to Walter. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Here's Mann after Luka Doncic's bucket, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Ingram, and Gordon subbed in for Dick. The Lakers also making some changes. Hachimura comes in for Floyd, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Luka Doncic.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Raptors miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's good from Miller on the assist by Brooks. 19 points for the Bulldozer.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The bulldozer has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Miller. Floyd out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Rice in at the 4.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Down low. Elbow shot. Again, Los Angeles.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And Greg, you think about what they call float games. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's man. He's got 7. Ingram wide open. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin.
Substitution on the court.
Here's man. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout.
45. The Lakers, 68.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Dick. Butler out there with Long. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside, Longley. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Man misses the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Miller, no up.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Some changes for Toronto. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Longley. Isaac comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Bosh is subbed in for Dick. To the middle. And then Bosh with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Over in the corner, Isaac. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Peterson the pass to Carter. Miller outside. Shoots over Isaac. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 27. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Man can't hit.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Miller, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Fires the 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And that's now 30 points for the Bulldozer.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Count it.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Past a man, fires the three, buries the long-range jumper.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now here is Carter, defended by man. Miller, again, Los Angeles.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And stolen by Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Bulldozer.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
With a step back, Miller, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. Miller's got 40 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And he banks in the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Dot 8 to the face. Dot in the case. Dot now halfway. Dot got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate, cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party of my generation. Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end gives up. We never do listen unless it comes with an 808. A melody is PlayStation is.
Down.
Good half, team.
Great half. Great half.
Let's go. Let's go. Danny, hey, you going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Danny going crazy right now.
Danny.
Yeah.
It's the team vibe. The team vibe is good.
Oh, I see you, Danny.
Let's go, Chris. No way.
No, sir.
Kobe! Tremendous.
The snatch block.
Where the foul at?
Way to help on that
defense
corner.
is incredible.
Yeah, good pass.
Play ball.
To the wing.
Yeah,
For three.
Get it back. We get it back. We get it back. We get it back. Oh, thank you.
I'll switch you.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'll get higher on that, Danny. Good shot.
Second half is ours. I told you, bro. We here. Hey, we get it under 5, we win the game, yo.
A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Herb Jones. Luka Doncic is out there with Miller. And it's Floyd in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Malik Monk. And it's Paul in at the small forward position. And the tip goes to the Nets. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Floyd. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. And that one is stuffed right through.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
So it's Los Angeles now. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. Miller. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Knocked away. Inside. Here's Monk. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From the high post, Miller pulls it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Rebound Brooklyn. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Doncic passes to Miller. Uses the glass on the layup. Miller's got his second basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Nets trail by 4. It's Monk on the wing. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Monk's got 5 now.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Herb Jones, and it's Miller in at the 2. To the inside, stolen by Miller. It's an even 3-on-3 break, and he lobs it up top.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Collins defending. Pass to Vaughn. Floyd pulls it in. Floyd's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Collins. Out of bounds. It'll go to the net.
And they're among the top 10 in the league in block shots. They don't concede easy buckets at the rim. Their big men play great help defense inside.
And while we don't talk about free throw shooting much, this team almost never wastes chances at the stripe. It's an overlooked strength for them. Brooklyn making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Vaughn. No good on the 3. The Lakers lead by 4. Miller left side. Brooklyn pulls it in. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hayward right side. Here's Vaughn. Brooklyn no good that time either. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Beyond the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Guarded by Miller. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Floyd pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. And there's the lob. And book it for Vanderbilt. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's Rodman. Out to the right wing to win the cold spell. Rebound by the Lakers. Floyd's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And here's Collins for 3. It's rebounded by Vaughn. Fast break, Brooklyn with 4 on the clock. Vaughn, no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're
the Lakers 48.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Lakers with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. They've got Malik Monk, and it's Rodman in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
From 12 feet, Floyd pulls it in. Floyd's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Rice, and he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Substitutions on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Miller, sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Luka Doncic is out there with Miller. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Rice in at the power forward position. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Nets trail by 13. Off with the layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside for Brooks. The 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Carter. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Monk for 3. He drops it from range.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Down low. Great D that time from Monk. Nets trail by 13. Here's Paul. And he can't get that one. And Brooks has got the ball here for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. A nice shot by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Brooks with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 15. Doncic passes to Miller. The rebound by Carter. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Monk with it. He's picked up by Miller.
Lakers foul. Miller. Second personal foul. Team second. Substitutions.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Paul. The 3 is up. Floyd pulls it in. Floyd's got rebound number 11. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Lakers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim.